Priscilla said that we're not supposed to cry when we read this, but I cannot promise anything. But that's okay, because it's supposed to be natural. So this is a poem that Mom used to read when she would bury a cat here in this yard. It's called "Do Not Stand at My Grave and Weep." Do not stand at my grave and weep. I am not there. I do not sleep. I am 1,000 winds that blow. I am the diamond glints on snow. I am the sun on ripened grain. I am the gentle autumn rain. When you awaken in the morning's hush, I am the swift, uplifting rush of quiet birds in circled flight. I am the soft stars that shine at night. Do not stand on my grave and cry. I am not there. I will not die. From Angie. Two things I remember most about Grandma were her laughter and her generosity. So much laughter. She brought me much happiness and made this roller coaster we call life a little, well, a lot easier. Two things I will be forever grateful for. I couldn't have wishes for a better G. I love you, Grandma.
She has a little book that she's got all their pictures in it. And at the very end is a little poem, so that's what I'm going to read. It's called Going Home. Well, dear kitty, the world will never know it was time for you to go. But here at Paradise, we had you for a little while, and we'll remember you with a smile. Although your spirit is now set free, you are always and still will be part of our family. This is a little poem that Mom used to read a lot of times when I was little. And it's by Carl Sandburg. You've probably heard it before. He's probably heard it too, but it's called Fog. And it's just, you'll see why it was one of my favorite poems. Very short. The fog comes in on little cat feet. It sits looking over harbor and city on silent haunches and then moves on. That's the poem. But I pulled out some info as to why that's memorable. A cat is an independent animal. It doesn't follow rules. It slips and slides in and out of our lives as it pleases, just like fog does, which knows no boundaries. Fog, likewise, moves at a slow pace and then stops, smothering everything, covering a landscape or seascape and bringing silence and mystery. You cannot see through it or into it, much like trying to understand a cat. You can only get so far. Can you ever get to know a cat? Ever get to know fog? I've got a couple of other things I'd like to share with you. First of all, this is from Justin. I called him up and said, Justin, do you have a memory of Grandma that you would like to share with everything? Just something silly. So this is what he said. I remember having a fun time up at Grandma's little place in Tallahassee. One time her car bumper burned my left thigh because her exhaust shot right through into the rear bumper that I leaned up against. It scared the crap out of me. I'll miss you, Grandma. That's his memory. And on a little bit sweeter note, this is from our dear friend Martha Voss. Martha is not only a dear friend, she helps with the videos, she takes care of Mom's house, but more importantly, she was always here to help Mom. She helped care for her physically, mentally, and emotionally. So Martha is a big part of our lives, and so she sent a little something today that I'd like to share with you. Today is a celebration of your mother, Roz. What I have learned about your mom was that she had an adventurous life. What beautiful stories she has told me. Roz, to me, was brilliant, and the way she talked about her children, Roz was very proud of all of her children. She has had a beautiful place with peace, joy, serenity, with Sonny at her side. I knew I couldn't get through this without crying. That's really all we were doing today. We're taking the roses and taking one for each person and putting it in the vase, which has a special little verse on it. And Felix will be placing the rest of the roses in the vase, which is a way to celebrate and commemorate all of you being here that weren't able to be here physically. So we've got a rose for each one of you, so we're all celebrating Grandma or Mom's or Roz's life together.